What do you think of Rotto? I've only been here once before, years ago.
It's busy, man. This is hectic. But holy deserted island, this is not. Holy moly.
Right, Caravan sticker decal update number 4327. That's how many days it feels like it's taken us to do this. But we finally have a technique. We've finally sorted out what we're meant to be doing and we're making progress.
Sign riders, we are not.
And we now have a very great amount of respect for sign riders who do things like this over curves, considering most of this is flat and we're still struggling.
Next time you balk at the price of a sign rider, don't. Those guys are legends.
But yeah, you can see the pattern coming to life now, starting to look the part. And we're just starting to do all the overlapping colours now. We started with all the background squares and now we're just starting to lap over. So, starting to look exciting.
This is actually starting to look the part.
Yeah. It's finally finished. We're so sorry it took 3 episodes. We thought that it would only take 2, but the van is finally wrapped. It was a much bigger job than we anticipated, and there were definitely moments of doubt where we thought we were going to have to give up and get the sign rider involved, but we stuck to it and we finally got it done. And yes, it's not 100% perfect, but it looks pretty damn cool if you ask us. So we're really excited to share it with you, and you can see a little sneak peek. I'm not going to give you too much in the background here. This is the new front, all metallic blue and looking pretty snazzy. So let's pull it out of the shed and show you what she looks like in the sun. Okay, now that we're out in the sun, let's have a look at what this actually looks like in the daylight. Starting with the front, which you saw behind me in the shed, you can see that we have wrapped the entire front in metallic blue vinyl. We've then added our lentil icon top and center, so the idea behind that is when we're towing, if you're coming towards us, you will know it's us and we can all give each other a nice big wave as we go past. Moving around to the side of the van, we designed a custom pattern using 4 blue vinyls, 1 metallic and 3 flat. And finally, for the side, we wanted you to know it was us, so we've put our social tags here with the 3 channels which you can follow along to keep up to date with our adventure. Swinging around now to the back, we did originally have our logo here and a few other bits and pieces, but we stripped that off and redesigned it to suit the new look. Again, if you find yourself travelling slowly behind our pod, you'll have plenty of time to give us a call on channel 40 and tell us to get out of your way, or if you have internet while we happen to be driving, jump on our social channels and make sure you're following along. Give us a like, that'd be awesome. Finally, the last side of the van is a mirror replica of the first side, although this side did pose a few more challenges with the door and the picnic table. Chris is just sitting there sorting out the last thing, which is painting the orange wheel caps, which we are going to spray metallic blue. The final thing that I haven't pointed out is the black strip along the top of the van that's on both sides, and the reason for this is we wanted to make the van feel elongated because we felt that the original Windsor was very boxy. And then obviously the car has been sign ridden since we left, but we've added a couple of little stickers just at the back so when we're not towing you know it is us. And that is it, we are finally finished. And just in case you're new to our channel or you don't remember what the pod used to look like, here is the before and the after. So don't be shy, jump in the comments, let us know what you think, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Hello! Hello. Where are we off to today?
Rottnest.
Got the whole tribe this morning. I caught me a wildling. Well, here we are, Rottnest Island.
Look at all the money out there.
Look at all of that money.
We're not just talking lots of boats, we're talking
And this is the cheap side.
multi-million dollar boats.
Go on this side. And that's where the big dogs are.
One day, babe. Probably not on that side
Probably not on that side either.
though. Oh, come on, dreams are free.
We're in here with the little dinghies. That little rubber ducky at the end of the wharf, that's us right there.
That's us. Bit of a rock on. This afternoon's going to be interesting. We're doing 48k winds.
That'll keep everybody entertained, sure.
Yeah, we had a couple of bombs on the
There was.
couple of
Can't
bombs on
believe
the
it.
way over. Not us though.
Why would you even get on a boat if you can't handle that?
What do you think of the smell, Webs?
I couldn't smell it.
Have you got a smell?
I was alright with it for a while, but then I just...
Did you get a whiff? Oh, nasty.
What's the plan?
Not sure.
Starting out here.
The wind's coming from
Which way is the wind coming from?
Over
Behind
there,
us.
east.
So from this side.
So we really want to be
Hiding around the top or something.
over here.
Try and find us some food.
Hell yeah. Starving. Yeah, that looks like it. And there they've got hot chips.
Alright, let's try it.
Look, Deli.
Adele, that's a poker.
Look.
After a bite of lunch, we're heading to a beach on the north of the island called Pinky Beach for a quick snorkel.
It's where the pilot hung out.
What pilot?
The guy that guided ships in.
Ah.
During the time that Rottnest was a prison. Probably worse than that, but that's the PC term for it.
After the prison closed, the originally white limestone cottages were considered too bright, and this distinctive orange was introduced as the island became a tourist destination.
Joint's not bad. Look at all the boats, man. Unbelievable. Especially if you went back to Perth, all the marinas would look full.
Yeah, maybe we're doing something wrong in this life.
Wowzers.
Everyone knows about this beach. Clearly the wind's not going this way.
More boats over there.
You know, hold on to Chris's hand too. Lean to a bit, shut up, right?
Whoa. So, part of our prepping for another year on the road, so I've decided to clean up our dirty old windows. So I'll show you what I'm doing over here. So all our bug screens are like full of dust. So I've pulled the frame off. And also down in here, it was all full of dead moths and flies and whatever else we've killed over the year. So I'm going to clean them. I'm going to take them all off and clean them. So I'm just going to take another one of these off. You just got to pop out all these little, they're like a little rubber cap. There's a screw underneath. Some of them are easy, they stick out, you can get a knife in behind them. Some of them are stuck right down in the hole, like this one. But they're just rubber, so it's not like they're plastic and you can break them. Go all the way around and then pull all the screws out. As you can see, all of those carcasses. So I'm going to clean them up. Probably just hose it off. And put them back on. That worked pretty well. Nice and clean. Just let them air dry. And then keep doing all the rest.
Going on here?
Doing bearings. Well, not changing them, just repacking them. Putting some new lube in there.
Did they look okay?
Yeah, they look good actually. The grease still all had good viscosity, hadn't gotten hot. Nothing like that. So, and I'm doing a tyre rotation.
Shep's doing a lot of help there. You frightened him.
You get a fright. Just have to take off my tyre pressure sensors because they're positional. If you change it around, they'll be all up. I don't want to reprogram. So that was the front, so that can go on the rear. Do a crisscross.
I just realised we haven't got the blue paint for the ugly orange wheels.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna have time for that.
No, I'm going to take a special trip to Repco just to buy paint.
So I have to go for blue paint. No one's even going to notice.
I will notice. What are you actually doing?
Pulling the bearings out. So you've got to pull the split pin out of yours, basically a safety nut so it doesn't come undone. Undo the big nut.
You're a big nut.
You're a big nut. Pull out the little washer, retainer. This will come out. There you go. Like that. And then, such a messy job. Just pull this a little bit, or put a rag there so if your bearing falls off like that and you're in the dirt, it doesn't get covered in dirt. I don't want to do the inners because then I got to pull them out. I don't want to do that. If they were bugging, I'd redo them, but you got to bash them out and they got to seal in there. Not really my cup of tea. I'll just force some new grease up in there. Grab a nice big of grease.
Oh, it's blue to match the van. That's awesome.
And you just press it in. There's probably equipment that does this these days, but this is how I was taught. And I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you can see the new stuff mixed with the black stuff. The blue's the new, the black's the old. So you know when your new grease is coming out the top. And you can see like the old grease is still pretty solid. So just pack some new stuff up in there. Keep everything nice and waterproof. Taper bearings, make sure you put it on in the right way. And just give it a wee nip. Gotta find a little hole too. There it is. That's it. Repeat. Times 4. So this, has anyone ever seen this? This is Tanya's ingenuity, she calls it, for sun protection.
Well,
It's a rubbish bag.
I thought it was a good idea because my face was getting burned. And my-
Side on.
Huh?
Go profile. You look like, I don't know, Little Red Riding Hood with a blue hood.
I like those ugly people. I thought it was well done.
Weirdo. Some friends of ours were heading out to check their cray pots and invited us along to check out their new boat and spend the day on the water with them. We never turned down an opportunity to get out on the water. How do I look? This should be you.
Oh yeah, the stickers that I did.
On the bag, it's this in here. That's good. This stuff. Oh, that's what I mean. That's what it is. There's still some in there, which is why.
We couldn't believe how many crayfish pots were scattered everywhere we could see. Yo, Captain.
Oh, don't. Please don't.
Captain
It's
T,
gonna f***ing suck.
pressure's on.
Trust me, it's bad enough without a f***ing camera. Grab one, mate. grab one of them. Yep. Just wrap your rope around and hold us there. Beautiful. No tears, no crashes, no YouTube videos in the wrong way.